And a good afternoon, early evening to you from Hillsboro. Tabor College is where we start the evening off as the Clay City Lady Tigers getting a chance to go up against Eureka in this opening round, sort of the Hillsboro Trojan Classic. Along with Bernie Vanzello, this is Rocky Downing. Joining you from Hillsboro, we'll be joined later on by Phil Casper and Omega once again in the Twin Valley League Championships as well. Lady Tigers, number one seeded coming in, but they face an 8-2 Eureka team in the opening round. Clay Center will still advance to the semifinals, win or lose in this game, but obviously a tough test against a team that is coached by Shelley Hoyt. You'll know that name from the work she did at Hoxie with those state championships consecutively in the most win streak record set for girls basketball in the state of Kansas. She's now the head coach for Eureka and has them going at a clip of 8 wins, 2 losses. Lady Tigers coming off of a huge win last Friday night when they took down the Abilene Cowgirls on the road in overtime, and were able to finish it off in fashion to get it done on the road, a big NCKL win, and it puts them now at 8 wins and 1 loss for Coach Jeff Edwards. We'll come back and look at your starting lineups in a moment. We bring you the Hillsboro Trojan Classic Lady Tiger basketball on KCLY. Will continue next.
When you bring together the very best in farming technology, you get one powerhouse duo. Together, Valley Irrigation and AgSense take the worry off your shoulders with easy-to-use technology, a full suite of remote farm management tools, comprehensive historical reporting, and much more. All with total control of your pivots that's never farther away than your back pocket. Get connected to AgSense today. Call your local Valley dealer.
Great taste, fresh ingredients, lots of menu choices, all made to order with fast and friendly service. It all adds up to Subway, the one place where you can build your own meal exactly the way you like it. Subway in Clay Center is proud to sponsor CCCHS athletes, and whether you're heading to the game or getting ready to hit the road for home, the crew at Subway looks forward to seeing and serving you. Tiger fans in Subway, a winning combination.
As a third-generation seed company, Oldie Seed has pioneered the development of soil-specific hybrids that thrive in your soils. Our Know to Grow research program is the largest in the Midwest and utilizes advanced technologies including Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link soybeans. Oldie's research program delivers top yields while helping you win the war on resistant weeds. This season, don't settle for anything less than a soil-specific seed from Oldie Seed.
In this risky market, does your farm have the protection it needs? Farmers Union Insurance is committed to providing our farm families with complete insurance solutions for every operation, large or small. We have products to cover everything from crops to combines, homes to barns, autos to auto steer and your tractors. Our products will help manage your risk and keep you protected from the unknown. Give me, Jim Gearhan, a call at 632-3264 or stop by our office at 426 Lincoln Avenue in downtown Clay Center. We are proud to support the Tiger Athletics.
Back once again at Hillsboro, Tabor College for this first game. Then we'll switch over to the Hillsboro High School for the boys matchup against the Sunrise Academy out of Wichita, and the Lady Tigers facing an 8-2 Eureka Tornadoes team in this opening round. Let's give you a look at the starting lineups. First for Shelley Hoyt, Eureka Lady Tornadoes. Emily Escarino is a 5'6" sophomore. She's joined by Jennifer Torrey, a 5'7" senior, Cameron Hoover, a 5'5" senior, Brooklyn Hilton, a 5'6" junior, and Madison Dillinger, a 5'11" senior for Eureka. The Lady Tigers will start with Hannah Ferguson, a senior, down inside, 11.8 points a game, 5.3 boards per contest for the 6'1" senior. Addie Mullen, 5'4" junior. She is averaging almost 3 boards, over 4 assists, and 10.2 points a game for this squad. And you go down again with Sid Calloway playing in the post this year as that 4 position. She's averaging right at 7 points a game, almost 5 rebounds a contest, nearly 3 assists per game. Erin Hamill, 8 points a ball game. She's averaging 3.1 boards, a 5'8" junior. And the freshman Clara Edwards at 6 foot. She is leading the team in scoring, 15.3 a game, 6.7 is what she's averaging on the boards right now, and shooting it 60% from the field on the season, doing a whole lot of everything for the Lady Tigers. Again, for Eureka, it is Escarino, Torrey, Hoover, Hilton, and Dillinger. The Lady Tigers go with the 2 seniors, Ferguson and Calloway, and then Mullen, Hamill, and Edwards. We're just about ready to go here from Hillsboro at Tabor College. A 30-second timeout. Your tip-off coming up next.
If this season of life you find yourself with some mobility issues, then it's time to talk with the experienced staff at Patterson's essential medical equipment and supplies to make your day-to-day activities easier and safer. If you're diabetic, Patterson's has special shoes to help with circulation. Plus, they have walkers, crutches, wheelchairs, canes, bath rails, and portable oxygen supplies. Patterson's Health Mart is there to help you through each season of life.
Lady Tigers about set to go here on a Thursday afternoon. This game, of course, originally scheduled for Tuesday, and then they had to back it up to get this game in because of school being canceled in some locations. And we are underway as Hannah Ferguson takes the opening tip and plays center as the basketball to begin. Addie Mullen with the possession just across the timeline. Looks at a 1-3-1 half-court zone by Eureka. She'll move it left with a dribble. They even it out with the even up top. Erin Hamill spreads it out. Now has it on the right wing to the corner. Callaway. No trap there. They skip it left to Mullen. Fake on the three. Dribble penetrates to the corner. Edwards fakes the three and is walked home for traveling as she made that ball fake. So the basketball goes the other way to the Tornadoes of Eureka. It'll be brought down the floor by Brooklyn Hilton. Guarded closely by Addie Mullen as Clay Center matching up. And now they swing it around right to Escarino. Corner right, fake on the three by Hoover. She'll take one dribble, now looking low, takes it into the lane. Bounce pass in low, skipped and loose. Ball on the ground, Erin Hamill, great hustle play, and Addie Mullen comes out of there with it. Battle for the loose ball, kick across to the freshman Edwards. Knocked it around, it'll be off of Eureka. And Clay Center does keep the basketball on the baseline. Just underway in our opening game of the Trojan Classic in Hillsboro. It'll be Lady Tiger possession on the baseline. Addie Mullen to bring it in play. She looks to the corner left. Hot hand handle for three early is just strong. Weak side rebound comes away to Escarino. Eureka stops in the backcourt. Now it's going to be thrown to the sideline and out of bounds, and Clay Center gets it right back. So no pressure, just an unforced turnover in the backcourt against the Tornadoes of Eureka. Addie Mullen will walk it up the floor. Eureka stays in a 1-3-1 zone defense. Chasing on the perimeter out top. They haven't trapped yet out of it. Here's Hamill, just the second possession for Clay Center. She skips it left and deep to Mullen. Back across to Hamill. Aaron holds the ball there. 6:48 to work opening quarter. Scoreless thus far on both sides. Back out top, Hamill and Mullen playing catch, trying to get the defense, see where they're rotating at. Hamill has it right wing to the high post, looking for Ferguson, and the ball is kicked out of the lane. It'll stay with Clay Center on their end of the floor. Just they're going to go baseline with the inbounds. So they'll have it left of the window. 6:36 to work opening quarter. Mullen to inbound. They put four around the lane, Clay Center. Callaway in the corner right. Backs it out. Back to the corner for Mullen. Looking low. Wanted to go to Edwards. Not there. Skips it across. Erin Hamill. Triple penetrates. She's fouled on the way in there before the shot. And a foul against Eureka, the first whistle of the game. Clay Center will keep it on the baseline. No score as of yet. They put four again around the lane. Edwards and Ferguson at the elbows. Down low, Callaway and Hamill. They lob it to Hamill in the corner left. Takes one dribble. Looks inside Edwards. Short corner. Skips it back out. Callaway wants the three right wing. Bingo! Sid Callaway knocks it down the sidewalk server with her first bucket. And Clay Center's out to a 3-0 start. Callaway hit a huge three late for Clay Center against Abilene on the road and hits one here early in this one. About 2 minutes in, Clay Center leads it here 2-0. Great man-to-man defense. They've got him trapped over on the sideline. Callaway the steal. Hamill up the floor. Mullen left side. Takes it strong. Hangs in the air. Can't get it down. Rebound. Put back up. Edwards no. But Ferguson there to clean it up. And Clay Center has a 4-0 lead. And I said it was a 3 for Callaway. That was just a 2-pointer on the opening shot. So long two. But it's 4-0 Clay Center the lead. Right block. Shot up and missing. And Hamill big board inside for Clay Center. Addie Mullen looks up the floor with a 4-0 lead. 5.5 to work. Mullen across the timeline. Again, the 1-3-1 by Eureka. They'll lob it back out deep to Hamill. Back left it comes to Mullen. Fake on the three. Drives. Kick to the corner. Callaway attacks the lane with a dribble to the free throw stripe. Ferguson. Ball fake to the corner. Edwards. Long 2-pointer. Just short. Weak side rebound comes off to Eureka. Rebounded by Jennifer Torrey. Tornadoes bring it up the floor. Mullen pushing to the right side. The ball handler, Brooklyn Hilton. She spins to the corner, gets it off to Escarino. Into the post. They get it inside to the 5'11 senior Dillinger. She'll kick it back out. 3-point attempt on its way for Cameron Hoover. No good. And Hamill, another rebound. Erin Hamill really cleaning up the boards right now. Up the court it comes. Edwards in the front court with a dribble. Crosses over and now backs it out with a pass to Erin Hamill. 4:45 remains opening quarter. Clay Center leads it here 4-0. Addie Mullen. High post Ferguson. Now left it comes to Hamill. Baseline. Callaway lobs it in low. Battles a loose ball, and it's picked up by Dillinger. It was tipped on the way into Clara Edwards, and it eventually ended up in the hands of Eureka. Here's a shot in the paint. Strong. Rebound. Loose. On the floor. Ferguson ties it up. It'll be an arrow going to Eureka on the jump ball. 4-0. Clay Center has the lead, and now 2 substitutions in for Eureka. Tornadoes bring in Madeline Coop, and also in the game for the first time is Chesney Potashik. Basketball belongs to Eureka right in front of the Tiger bench. Inbounded by Brooklyn Hilton. In the corner it goes. They lob it low. It's taken away by Ferguson. Hannah up the right sideline. Sid Callaway across the midcourt stripe. Holds it with a dribble outside. And now lets offense start. In fact, she's calling for a guard to come get it. And then she kicks it outside deep to Addie Mullen. Midway point opening quarter. 4-0. Clay Center on top by a couple of buckets. Callaway hitting one. Ferguson with a stick back on the other. Hamill thought about 3. Instead goes to the corner. Now Edwards kick out to Addie Mullen. Attacks with a dribble. To Callaway. 15-footer on its way short. Long rebound comes away to Potashik of Eureka. Now she loses it to the sideline. That's going to go back to Clay Center. Potashik, just a freshman in there, and had the pressure coming at her and knocked it off of her and out of bounds. And so Clay Center has it back. Edwards will inbounds to Addie Mullen, and will walk it up the floor. Potashik now on the point of that 1-3-1 defense by Eureka. 4-0 ball game. Clay Center leads it here by 2 buckets. 5 count is on Mullen. She gets rid of it to Callaway. High post, Clara Edwards. Left wing and deep is Hamill. She gets it outside now to Mullen. Around right, Callaway with her. Sid to the free throw line. Ferguson, kick out. Mullen, she dribble attacks all the way to the paint. Slides in underneath. Can't get the shot. Rebound, though. Ferguson back up and missing. Now Callaway keeps it alive, but loses it out of bounds on the fight for the loose ball rebound. Ferguson, another offensive board. She converted the last one for 2, this time unable to cash it in. Clay Center back on the defensive end. 3:08 to work first quarter. Eureka scoreless thus far. Clay Center leads it 4-0. Dillinger with it out deep. Around left, they get it to Hilton. Now the dribble drive left side gets a big screen. Can't hit the lay-in. Rebound battled for. Pulled away by Coop, and a foul is going to be called. Eureka headed to the free throw stripe. Madeline Coop, I should say, a 5'10" freshman in there, able to really supply a wide-open lay-in for Hilton. She just missed the bunny inside off of a great screen by Coop, but then she went right back up and got the offensive board, drew the foul. She does miss on the first of 2 free throws. It'll be Haley Franson in as Aaron Hamill comes off for the first time. 2:55 left to work first quarter. Clay Center leading here 4-0. Coop from the stripe makes 1 of 2, and Eureka is on the board. Again, Eureka coached by legendary head coach Shelley Hoyts. Those years at Hoxie, setting state records for consecutive wins, consecutive state titles. Now at Eureka has them at 8-2. Skip pass for Clay Center to the post. Good look inside. Hannah Ferguson up and good. The terrible Swede has 4. 2:35 remains. It's 6-1. Clay Center on top by 5. Mullen pressuring as Hilton brings it across. Corner right, Callaway near steal. She does poke it away. Mullen nearly had it. Now Madeline Coop drives it for Eureka. Takes it outside to Potashik. And now out deep to Dillinger. Around right to Hilton. Back outside with it is Cameron Hoover to settle the offense. They go high post to Madeline Coop against Ferguson. Lobs in the corner. Hilton's got to look for 3 and splashes it in. Hilton's first bucket. Brooklyn Hilton with a 3 ball, and it's 6-4. Clay Center by 2. 2:02 to work first period. Corner right, Franson looking for Edwards, who had started to cut, and so Clay Center turns it over really enforced. Just miscommunication that time. Under 2 to work first quarter. It's 6-4. Clay Center leads it by 2. Possession belongs to Eureka. Across the midcourt stripe, Hilton gets it out deep. Callaway right in the face of Cameron Hoover. Now she dribble penetrates all the way to the block. Gets it up off the glass and retired. Hoover with the bucket. A 6-6 tie. A minute 42 to work in this first period. Addie Mullen walks it across. Right side wing, Franson. Out top, Callaway. Around left, Mullen. Addie wants to skip it. Now they lob it instead to Ferguson in the corner. Skip pass right. Franson's got to look for the 3 ball. No, it rolls out. All it down for Franson, but it rims out of there with a minute 20 to work first quarter. 6-6 tie. Left and deep it comes to Potashik for Eureka. The freshman pressured by Franson. Good defense. Now the lob inside. Taken away by Callaway. to Mullen. 3-on-2 numbers the other direction. Addy, kick out. Spinning pass. Callaway can't finish. Rebound. Branson trying to muscle it back up, and a jump ball arrow. What a pass from Addie Mullen. She got up in the air, did a 360, dropped it off for Callaway. Sid had a guarded left-handed lay-in that didn't quite crawl in, and then Branson a good battle for the offensive board. It would be tied up, and Clay-Center has it on the baseline with 1 minute remaining first quarter. Mullen will inbound to Aaron Hamill, back to Mullen. Long three ball in the corner, strong. Rebound, weak side, Callaway. Back out to Mullen. This time the three on its way, and it's good. Taz knocks down her first bucket, and a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. 49.8 to work first quarter. Clay-Center by 3, 9-6 when we come back.
Hi, this is Maribeth Connor from the Citizens National Bank. Don't fall victim to the fraud that is happening all around. It may come in the form of an email, a phone call, or something received in the mail. Remember, if you are ever contacted and asked to send money or to give your personal information, do not do it. If you have concerns about something you have received, bring it in and we'll take a look at it with you or contact the authorities to alert them as to what has taken place. Your safety is very important to us. The Citizens National Bank, Downtown Clay-Center, member FDIC.
Lady Tigers up 9-6, 49 seconds remains in this first period. It will be Eureka's basketball after the Addie Mullen three ball knocked down on the right wing. First three-pointer for Clay-Center. 1 3 ball knocked in as well for Eureka. 9-6. Clay-Center got out to a 5-1 lead. Eureka tied it. Now full court pressure off the timeout in the front court. Good double team coming from Mullen and Clara Edwards, but out of it is Cameron Hoover with the dribble. Here is Patashik with it. She works it left toward the baseline. Wraparound pass it over Dillinger, and we've got a jump ball forced by Aaron Hamill. And the arrow this time going to Eureka with 37 to work first quarter. Tornadoes possession on the baseline. Clay-Center and a man-to-man. Inbounding right of the window will be Hoover for Eureka. In the corner, it comes deep to Escarino. And the lob inside. Boy, Callaway has got a hand on every basketball it seems passed on the defensive end. She got another one here near Steele. Does not get out of bounds now with 34 to work first quarter. Inbounding is going to be Coop. Trying to go back inside, and Hannah Ferguson the steal. Outlet pass, Callaway. Sid up the floor to Addie Mullen. 28 to work. Clay-Center with the basketball and a 3-point lead. Hamill in the corner left. Skip pass across. Callaway looking down low and a touch pass to Ferguson. It's not out of bounds by Eureka. It will stay with Clay-Center on the baseline. Inbounding, Addie Mullen. Looks to the corner, gets it to Callaway. Sid hands it back outside to Mullen. 17 to work. Now at the free throw stripe. Ferguson back in the corner. Callaway inside. Back to the bucket. Edwards stripped away. She made her move to the glass. And the strip away gives it to Eureka with 8 seconds to work. They cross the timeline. Right wing deep. Down to 5. Now down to 3. Kick out. It is Coop for 3, or for 2, I should say, for Eureka. Clay-Center's going to lead it. Headed to the second quarter. 9-6. Lady Tigers on top.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2018. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed. We offer customized solutions to help your crop thrive.
We've moved. Stop by and visit me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman, at the new Farm Bureau Financial Services location in Clay-Center. Our location has changed, but you can still count on the same great service you've come to expect from us. To learn more about how we make it simple to protect what's most important to you, your family, home, car, and future, stop by our office at 535 Court Street in Clay-Center today. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Out of the quarter break, the Clay-Center Lady Tigers will have the basketball to begin this second period. They lead it 9-6 after a quick start and really a slow start by Eureka. They heated up late in that first quarter. Clay-Center had them at 5-1. Just about 3 minutes to go in the quarter. It would be tied at 6 before Clay-Center got the three ball from Addie Mullen to have the 3-point lead going into the second quarter. Just underway, Mullen with the dribble. They lob it down low, set play for Callaway, wide open for the lay-in. The sidewalk surfer has 4. Had the screen from Ferguson and Hamill and got down low, and Mullen put it on the money. The lay-in good. Clay Center leads it by 5. A set play out of the timeout. Out top with it, Batachi. 11-6 ball game. Lob down to the paint. Coop to the corner right it goes. Back inside to their post. The freshman is up and no good. The rebound off to Addie Mullen, and off to the races goes Taz, who races by everybody with the right hand, though unable to finish. The rebound to Clara Edwards. She is fouled, and the freshman's headed to the free throw stripe to shoot 2. 11-6, Clay Center with the lead by 5, and now 2 free throws coming for Clara Edwards. First opportunity at the stripe for Clay Center. Eureka 1 of 2 from the line. Edwards' first free throw is in. Back on for Eureka will be Cameron Hoover. The lead is now 6 for Clay Center, their biggest of the game to this point. Second free throw up. This one is also in. So Edwards on the board, her first point. Clay Center now leads by 7, 13-6. Back in, Haley Franson as Clay Center sets up full court pressure. Inbounds comes on the sideline left to Hilton. She uses her dribble. Now back to Dillinger, the 5'11 post, the senior on this team. She gives it back off to Hilton. Now on the wing right is Hoover, and we've got a blocking foul on Addie Mullen, trying to keep Hoover from going to the point and then turning the corner, and she called for the block. Oh, correction, this is going to go, it is on Clay Center, and it's actually away from the basketball on Sid Calloway, it looks like. No, they did call this on Addie Mullen. Everybody on the floor, Eureka and Clay Center, had lined up as if it was going the other direction, but foul was called on Mullen, and it is Eureka's possession. Clay Center, though, a 7-point lead just in the way second quarter. Near steal by Branson. Now they got her trapped down in the corner. The ball is thrown off of Branson, and it goes out of bounds and stays with Eureka in the corner. But Escarino was in a bad way. Branson nearly stole it. Escarino went down to the ground to get it. Couldn't move. Branson right on top of her, but she was able to bail out with the throw off of Branson's leg. Inbounds in the corner. Here's Hilton. Jump pass, free throw line. The freshman Coop up. No good. Rebound comes off to Calloway. Down court pass, here's Ferguson. Hannah in transition. Right baseline, wrap around past Mullen. Saves it in bounds. It was nearly taken by Eureka, but Clara Edwards runs it down, and Clay Center has the basketball with a 7-point lead. Calloway, right wing and deep. Back out deep it comes to Mullen. Addie will work it left. 1-3-1 zone defense by Eureka, and Clay Center trying to spread it out right now. Mullen, left wing. Holds. Now backs out, 6.5 to work first half. Clay Center leads here, 13-6. Right side and deep is Franson to the corner. Calloway, double team on her to the free throw stripe. Edwards, outside Mullen. Hit 1-3, misses strong here, and then Sid Calloway called for a bump over the back, trying for the offensive rebound. 13-6, Clay Center by 7, 6:13 to work. Again, we have Tiger boys basketball at 6. That'll be at the Hillsboro High School gym, so we'll shift locations as quickly as possible. And more from the Twin Valley League in Onega. Flip Casper will be calling the championship girls semifinals, and Clay Center is just forced a 5-second call. Lady Tigers, don't know a timeout was called. 30-second break. 6:13 to work first half. Clay Center by 7 when we come back.
Intensive sampling, various soil mapping, and variable rate application of fertilizers can improve the efficiency of nutrient management. CS Precision Ag can assess nutrient availability of different areas within a field and recommend the right product to improve your bottom line. New customers for the fall are currently being accepted at CS Precision Ag. They serve producers throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact Clayton Bott or visit them online at csprecisionag.com.
6:13 to work. We're in the second quarter here in Hillsboro at Tabor College, where the Clay Center Lady Tigers come in, defending Hillsboro champions. 13-6 they lead it over Eureka. It is Tornado's possession. We've got to stop a place. Maybe something spilled on the sideline. They're wanting to get cleaned up. So we'll have a little bit of a stop. I was mentioning the Twin Valley League tournament, which is coming up tonight as well, starting at 6 and at 7:30. Girls semifinals tonight. That first game will feature Frankfort and Valley Heights, and then the second game will be the Hanover Lady Wildcats, who are taking on Centralia. Those are two really, really good matchups on the girls' semifinal side. And then boys' semifinals tomorrow night, Hanover and Clifton Clyde, that late game, scheduled to go at 7:30. We'll also have coverage here from Hillsboro with the Lady Tigers at 6 and the boys at 7:30. So give you a little look at the schedule tonight and tomorrow. Now we're back underway. Eureka inbounds, and Edwards has a steal. Drives the lane, crosses over, stops, kick out to Mullen, and she's called for traveling. 6:09 left to go, second quarter. 13-6, Clay Center by 7. Great steal by Edwards. Kind of a shake and bake crossover to get to the lane and tried to kick it out for a 3 and was called for steps in doing so. Entry pass comes on the right sideline this time to Hilton. Chased by Mullen. Down court and walking with the basketball is Escarino. So Clay Center gets it right back. The pressure forcing the turnover on Eureka. 13-6 with 6:05 to work first half. Clay Center does have the basketball back. Edwards to Mullen, and Addie will bring it up the floor. Cranston down court on the wing right. Hannah Ferguson, Sid Calloway on the floor as well. Mullen has it. Right side deep to Cranston. Back left to Mullen. Trying to break down the 1-3-1 again. Right corner, Edwards. Trap comes at her. She'll skip it left to Mullen. Now back across Cranston to the corner. Edwards. Skipped again for Mullen. She'll ball fake the 3. Drives. Kick out. Here's Franson. She's got a great look at the 3 ball, and she buries it. The junior, 5'6", Haley Franson knocks it down. The triple to the right side at 16-6. Clay Center now a double-digit lead. Left wing and deep with it is Hoover back outside the coop. She'll go right wing deep, almost overthrowing Hilton. Now they get it down inside to Dillinger, and a foul is going to be called. 2 free throws coming for Madison Dillinger of Eureka. 5'11" senior yet to score in the game, but chance here at the stripe. Clay Center leading by 10. Eureka 1 point to the first 5 minutes of this game in the opening quarter, and then able to get some things going offensively. The Clay Center's answered in the second quarter. They've held it scoreless for 2 minutes and 40 seconds now in the second period, and they lead 16-6. Hamill in, Franson out. At the line is Eureka's Madison Dillinger. Missed the first free throw, rattles the second one out. Rebound, Edwards had it, and then stepping out of bounds is going to be Escarino. As she was able to get it away, kind of went up over the top of Edwards. And the basketball does belong to Clay Center with a 16-6 lead. It is Chasney Patacic for the Lady Tornadoes of Eureka. 16-6, Clay Center leads it here by 10. 5:16 to work, second quarter. Edwards against full court pressure, lobs it in up the floor to Aaron Hamill. Back to Edwards. Now off to Calloway. To Hamill. Breaks the timeline with the dribble. Now crosses over. Attacks the lane. Tried to kick it out. It's taken away. Patacic in transition. Now for Eureka. Cut off by Edwards. Back outside it comes between the rings. Now it's going to be high post. Give it away to Torrey. Torrey kicks it left. Patacic in the corner. Escarino couldn't handle the pass and out of bounds. Back to Clay Center. They lead it by 10. Just under 5 to work here in the first half of play. Lady Tigers, of course, undefeated going into last year's state championship game. They won this Hillsboro Classic, Trojan Classic. Edwards trying to get it in bounds against the pressure. The lob up court is overthrown. Everybody covered up and out of bounds. This is going to go back on the baseline and will be Eureka's possession. So the full court press right now causing some issues for Clay Center, as they've done to Eureka throughout this first half. And for the first time for the Tornadoes is Zoe Valentine. Clay Center will be on defense after the turnover, 16-6. Leading here by 10, 4:54 to work, second quarter. It'll be brought in bounds by Cameron Hoover. Looking in low, the lob. Here is just in off the sideline, Torrey, who is one of the starters now, near steal by Mullen, and it ends up being a foul against Addie. Poked it away, it was loose, and she and Dillinger went for it, and they called Addie Mullen for the bump. That'll be her second foul now. So Addie with 2. Just 5 team fouls against Clay Center, only 2 whistled against Eureka in this first half. There's 4:47 remaining second quarter. Dillinger has it out top. Backdoor look to Patacic, cut off by Calloway, and now nearly forcing the turnover right in front of Coach Edwards. The official started the whistle, then he pulled the hand back down. It'll be Eureka still with possession. Right baseline drive. Hilton, shot, no good. Rebound tipped. It's Eureka with another chance, and now a walk outside against Cameron Hoover. So Clay Center gets it back. 16-6, 4:28 remains, second quarter. Lady Tigers with that 10-point advantage and the basketball in possession as Addie Mullen walks it up the floor. Mullen across the timeline. Moves it left now with a dribble against that 1-3-1 zone. Mullen back left from Hamill. Back to Aaron now right side. Baseline pass on the corner to Callaway. Siv holds there. Double team. Skip pass across to Mullen. Addie. A ball fake. Back in the corner. Callaway. She tries to drive. Oh, good drop off inside for Ferguson. Can't get it, but has her own rebound, and a foul is going to be called. They say on the floor, and it goes against Eureka. It'll be Clay Center's basketball. They called that before Ferguson took the shot back up. Good drop-down pass, though, by Callaway in the short corner right. Took a hard dribble drive, stopped, and then dropped it off. Here's Hamill in the corner for three. It's strong. Rebound, and Mullen's going to pick up her third foul here early. 3:56 still remain. And Addie Mullen trying to go for the offensive board, went over the back. And this is going to be Eureka's basketball, and Mullen's going to have to come out. Remember, she fouled out in regulation at Abilene in the battle of two state powers last Friday night, and the Lady Tigers found a way to win it in OT. Here with 3:56 still to go, second quarter, Mullen is out. Clay Center does lead at 16-6. Dillinger will inbound, lob up the court right side. Hoover has it. Now Clay Center out of the full court pressure, drops back into a man-to-man. Front forward with the dribble, Hoover. Callaway out on her. Right side wing is picked up now by Torrey. Jennifer Torrey guarded by Edwards. Ball fake, 5 count is on. She needs to get rid of it. Does. Lob down inside, tip away by Hannah Ferguson. Clay Center down court looking for Callaway. Sid, tough catch in the corner. Makes it. Back to Ferguson. Now back outside. Franson bumps as she catches. With 3:30 to work in the first half, it's 16-6, Clay Center by 10. And the foul against Eureka will be their 14th foul here in the first half of play. Neither team in the bonus, although the next foul on Clay Center will put Eureka at the line. Eureka with a couple of fouls to give before the bonus would take effect. Callaway in from the sideline to Hamill out near the time stripe. Works it left, tip pass across to Franson. Now back to Hamill. Fakes it low, swings it around the corner. Callaway, good look inside. Ferguson, no. Rebound, put back up, and good for Clara Edwards. It's a chance at a three-point play for the freshman inside. The pass again, Callaway able to set up Hannah Ferguson, but a guarded, tough jumper went off glass strong. The rebound to weak side, Edwards lifts the left hand up and good, and the bump, and a chance here at a three-point play. She has 4 points now. Clay Center leading by 12, 3:14 to work second quarter. Edwards averaging 15.3 a game, 68% from the stripe this season. And the freshman is 3 of 3 at the line here in this one. She now has 5 points. Ball at the right sideline. Hoover in the backcourt gets rid of it to Coop. They cross. It comes now to Valentine. Clay Center by 13. 3:07 to work here in the second quarter. Hoover, left sideline. Backing it out. We've got a travel against Patacic, guarded by Haley Franson. And now a timeout's going to be, no correction, substitution in for the Tornadoes of Eureka as Emily Escarino comes in. 3:02 to work, second quarter. Clay Center a 19-6 lead as Edwards inbounds to Callaway. Sid brings it up and goes left and deep to Hamill. Corner left, Edwards. Back to Hamill. Aaron steps up to the three-point line. Now in the corner to Edwards. Back out top, Franson. Haley, left side wing, Hamill. Ball fake on the three, gives it off to Edwards. Back around right to Franson. 2:40 to work, first half. Clay Center by 13. Edwards looks at a three in the corner. Here's Hamill for three. Strong. Weak side rebound away to Escarino. Aaron Hamill yet to knock down a three. She's had some looks. If she can get it going, though, if you're a Lady Tiger fan, you know how quickly she can heat it up. Here's a three for Eureka. Short. Rebound. That one, Coop trying to save it in bounds. Cannot. It will go to Clay Center with a 13-point lead. 2:19 to work, second period. Edwards will inbound. Franson will bring it up the floor. Addie Mullen on the sideline with 3 fouls here in the first half. Now full court pressure coming from Eureka as they sub in to give them time to set it up. Edwards will inbound it. Sideline left. Callaway looks up the floor. Now will bring it herself with the dribble as she nears the timeline and brings it across. 2:13 left, first half. Lady Tigers by 13, 19-6. They had possession. Left and deep is Franson. Corner left to Callaway. Sid looks down low. Edwards and Ferguson both posting. Now the skip pass. Hamill drives all the way to the glass. Can't get it down. She is fouled and will shoot 2. Aaron Hamill, great dribble drive through a double team. They came and attacked on a pass that looked like maybe they would tip it. Hamill came and met it. Drove through the double team. Drew the foul. Couldn't quite get the lay-in to crawl home, but she's got 2 free throws coming. 19-6 Clay Center has held Eureka scoreless through the first 6 minutes of the second quarter. And that's saying something. This is a team that has scored in their last 3 games 60 or more, 74 back on January 2nd. They have scored 60 or more 4 times this season, 50 or more 5 times this year. So to hold them in check the way they have as Hamill drops in both free throws, Clay Center's defense really doing some big things. They lead now by 15, and Maddie Craig in the backcourt forces the turnover. She actually fell to the ground kind of sharing a smile with her freshman teammate, Clara Edwards, but she forced the hurry up by the ball handler, and Clay Center gets the basketball back with a 15-point advantage. And again, Eureka scoreless in the second quarter. 1:55 remains in the half. It'll be Maddie Craig to inbound. You have Edwards as well on the floor, the 2 seniors, Ferguson and Callaway, and then Aaron Hamill. Hamill just hitting the 2 free throws last trip down. Tip pass, Craig runs it down, back to Hamill. High post, Ferguson. Outside, Craig to the corner right. Callaway back in low. Here's Ferguson. Leans in, the shot, crawls out, gets her own rebound, back up and fouled, and Hannah Ferguson is headed to the free throw stripe. She has 4 points in the game thus far. The Lady Tigers leading here 21-6. It was 9-6 after 1 quarter. 1:42 left in the half. The Lady Tiger defense crunching things against Eureka. Ferguson at the stripe and missing on the first of 2. Clay Center had been 5 of 5 from the line at that point. Eureka 1 of 4 here in the half. 1:42 remains. Second quarter. Ferguson with another free throw up and buzzer sounding. Franson was going to check in. The buzzer cut off. Ferguson was shooting. But unfortunate, she didn't miss that second free throw. Now Eureka turns it right back over. So Clay Center gets it back. Haley Franson will check in. Hamill will get a breather. So you have Ferguson, Callaway, Franson, Craig, and Edwards on the floor. 21-6, 1:34 remains here in the second period. Franson brings it up herself across the timeline. Again, the 1-3-1 zone defense by Eureka. At the high post is Edwards. Right side wing, Craig to Callaway in low. Ferguson goes strong, gets her own rebound and back up and good. She has 6. 23-6. Clay Center's open up a 17-point lead against an 8-2 Eureka squad. Here's a drive by Escarino. Off the screen, short, rebound, Ferguson on the move. They have numbers. Hannah right side, skips it across. Maddie Craig in transition with the left no. The tip in. Up and cut by the sidewalk surfer, Sid Callaway. Caught it in midair and now has a steal on the other end. 25-6, Clay Center with 48 to work. Trying to throw a goose egg in the second quarter against this Eureka team. 44 seconds left in the second. Craig to the high post. Edwards. Back to Maddie Craig, looking low toward Ferguson. Craig, pull-up jumper, just strong. Weak side rebound away to Escarino. 32 seconds left in the half. Up the right sideline, Eureka has it. Out it comes to Escarino, guarded by Ferguson. Clay Center in the man-to-man. They do have help down low, and Maddie Craig on the right side wing. Ball out top, and a turnover forced by Sid Callaway. As Kylie Vincent held it on the wing right, started to pass to the top. Callaway had read it. It was either going to be a layup the other end for Sid, or what ended up happening, Vincent hung on to the basketball and traveled. 18 seconds left, second period. Clay Center leads at 25-6 over Eureka. It was 9-6 at the end of 1 quarter. They have not allowed a point to this time of this first half in the second period. 10 seconds left. Here's Callaway. High post, Edwards. Down to 7. Clara looks at the clock, sees 5 on it. To the corner right, Franson for 3. Just strong. Rebound tipped by Callaway, picked up by Eureka, and Clay Center has thrown a shutout in the second quarter, and they have built their lead to 19. At the halftime break, Clay Center Lady Tigers up 25-6 when we return.
The farmers and ranchers in this area have a lot in common with one another, yet every operation is unique with different strengths, opportunities, and financial needs. At Union State Bank, we understand that as agricultural needs expand and evolve, we work to keep pace with these changes. I'm Keith Blake, and we have ag loans with competitive rates and flexible finance packages tailored to meet your needs. Feel free to talk with any of our ag loan officers about financing your farm or ranch operation at Union State Bank, your hometown bank, member FDIC.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? Geisler Roofing offers several insulation solutions, including spray foam, rolled, and blown-in insulation. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselbank, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 37 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
The aroma of hickory smoked meats coming from the deli department at Ray's Apple Market is hard to resist. Follow the flavor and get a rack of ribs to go or order a meal to enjoy in their cozy dining space. Take your pick of hickory smoked ribs, chicken, brisket, or pork loin.
Here at Ray's, it is our passion to give you, our customer, a pleasant, time-saving shopping experience while providing exceptional products at value prices with uncommon customer service. Thank you from our family to yours. Shop small, shop local.
Do you consistently have problems with your home Wi-Fi connection? Let Blue Valley Telecommunications help with our Managed Wi-Fi program. With Blue Valley's Managed Wi-Fi, technicians will provide you with a robust router, identify the best location for your router, and help configure all your devices to have the best experience possible. If your router malfunctions, we'll even replace it for free. Plus, we offer 24/7 technical support to manage and update your router, all for a small monthly charge. To learn more about Blue Valley's Managed Wi-Fi program, visit our website at bluevalley.net or call us today.
Lady Tigers here at the half lead at 25-6, and they have opened it up in the second quarter. They led 9-6 after one period. In the second 8 minutes, the shutout thrown by the Lady Tiger defense, not allowing a point to Eureka. Remember, this is a team that scored in their last three games 60-plus points. Clay Center just held them scoreless in the second 8 minutes of the contest, and they lead 25-6 here at the half. Stay with us. More of your halftime Lady Tiger basketball will be coming up next.
With United Bank and Trust online banking, you have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The cooperative spirit drives Central Valley Ag. Energy lead Kane Fields and it helps everyone work together.
What I like about the cooperative, it's staring balance everybody else in the community to work towards the same goal.
Elevator Superintendent Tony Krause sees it in everyone involved in the cooperative.
I see people that are genuine, honest, uplifting, caring.
Location managers like Doug Eisenmaker lead their teams in the cooperative spirit.
It's not what I can do, it's not what you can do, but it's what we can do together.
You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Wallace Tree Value has a coupon sale going on until January 30th, so stop in and save on a multitude of items like storage containers, light bulbs, and cleaning supplies. You can get surge suppressor outlet strips for $6.99, electrical tape for 50 cents, paint supplies, and wall repair items like backling, cutting knives, caulking, drop cloths, and paper towels. If you didn't get a copy of our sale, stop in and grab one and save some money on items you need at Wallace Tree Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
TSI Kansas and Clay Center is looking for experienced, professional, over-the-road drivers to join our team. If you're looking for those big company benefits but want small company values, give us a call. Great pay and home time are just the few things we offer. Let us put you on the open road to a career, not just another job. At TSI Kansas, you'll find open doors and a friendly staff. Call Heather in recruiting at 785-632-5183. Ask her about the $2,000 sign-on bonus.
Lady Tigers out big, shutting out Eureka in the second quarter. They lead 25-6. Eureka led by Brooklyn Hilton's 3 points, a 3-ball in the first quarter. Cameron Hoover, a 2-pointer, and Madeline Coop, a 1-point free throw in the first quarter. And that's been it for Eureka. The Lady Tigers, tremendous balance, 6 each from Hannah Ferguson and Sid Calloway, 5 for Clara Edwards, a 3-pointer each from Haley Franson and Addie Mullen, 2 free throws for Aaron Hamill. The Lady Tigers, 9 of 30 from the field in the first half, 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. Eureka only shot 12 times in the entire first half. 1 of 9 2-point shots, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Turnovers, obviously huge for Clay Center. They forced 17 turnovers in the first half. Part of the reason Eureka didn't get shots on goal, 7 turnovers for the Clay Center Lady Tigers. Rebounding, they've out-rebounded Eureka 18-14. Hannah Ferguson leading the way with 5 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. Sid Calloway, Clara Edwards, 3 boards apiece, a couple also from Aaron Hamill. The Lady Tigers, an impressive first half of play as they shoot it just 30%, but you force 17 turnovers. They were also 5 of 7 from the free throw stripe in that first half of play. Lady Tigers lead it here at the break, 25-6. Stay with us. Your halftime will continue from Hillsboro after this.
Crop Production Service is constantly looking for ways to help your bottom line grow. And with the Loveland products available, you'll get the results you want. From seed treatment and plant nutrition to fertilizer and crop protection, Crop Production Service offers top-of-the-line solutions to grow your crops, your bottom line, and your operation. Connect with your local CPS expert and experience the innovative products from Loveland. Crop Production Service, here to help you grow.
Did your family get some new toys for Christmas that require internet connection? Is your internet speed slowing down to a crawl? Now's the time to accelerate your home's internet speed with Pulse Internet from Twin Valley. Choose between the ability to download and upload 100 megabits per second or up to a gig. Visit the Twin Valley office in Clay Center or Miltonvale to find out if Pulse Internet is available where you live. Lead when it comes to speed with Twin Valley. Call 800-515-3311.
Long before Bill Snyder ever strolled the campus of Kansas State, the doctors at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center have been serving as the team's physicians. Having helped thousands of K-State athletes for over 30 years, you too can trust the skill, care, and knowledge of the professional staff at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. Located at 1600 Charles Place in Manhattan, they have everything they need to get you up and running once again. Find them online at kansasortho.com. Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. The greatest comebacks begin here.
Valley is irrigation at its best, helping you get the greatest yield from your field and making life a whole lot easier. We're ready to tackle your toughest irrigation challenges, and we're there for you every step of the way. We've proven our dependability time and again, and as the leader in precision irrigation, our products speak for themselves. Reliable technology, smart connections, the trusted leader, and irrigation at its best. This is Valley.
Back once again at Hillsboro, Tabor College, where the Clay Center Lady Tigers are up 25-6 here at the halftime break. In Tiger Boys, we'll be playing at the Hillsboro High School Gymnasium, so we'll shift locations. We'll also be bringing you Twin Valley League coverage tonight. The first game at the TBL Championship semifinal girls game, Flip Casper in Onega, features Frankfort and Valley Heights. And that is, you talk about 4 teams that are at the height of their game right now, all 4 state ranked. Valley Heights in 2A, and then you look at 1A for Frankfort and for Centralia, and for the defending state champion Hanover Lady Wildcats, they are all in the top 5 in 1A rankings right now. So that is a tremendous matchup. The second game of the night will be Hanover against Centralia as that great rivalry continues in the TVL. Here it is 25-6. The Lady Tigers lead it by 19 at the halftime break. 1 minute away from getting your second half underway in Hillsboro.
Great taste, fresh ingredients, lots of menu choices, all made to order with fast and friendly service. It all adds up to Subway, the one place where you can build your own meal exactly the way you like it. Subway in Clay Center is proud to sponsor CCCHS athletes, and whether you're heading to the game or getting ready to hit the road for home, the crew at Subway looks forward to seeing and serving you. Tiger fans and Subway, a winning combination.
As a third-generation seed company, Oldie Seed has pioneered the development of soil-specific hybrids that thrive in your soils. Our Know to Grow research program is the largest in the Midwest and utilizes advanced technologies including Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link soybeans. Oldie's research program delivers top yields while helping you win the war on resistant weeds. This season, don't settle for anything less than a soil-specific seed from Oldie Seed.
25-6 ball game. Lady Tigers with that lead of 19. And again, really the story of the second quarter in particular is the fact to hold the Eureka 2-0. They were just 2 of 12 from the field in that first half. And again, this team coached by Shelley Hoyt, the legendary numbers she has put up under Hoxie as a head coach in those state championships, consecutive win streak, holds the record. And now at Eureka, they've scored 62, 74, 64 in their last 3 games. They have 6 points at the half against this Lady Tiger defense. We know how good the D is, but it's impressive to see it go to work against a team of this nature. 25-6, Clay Center will open up on the defensive end for the second half of play as they look for their 9th win of the season. They have just the 1 loss thus far on the year. Eureka coming in at 8-2. The Tornadoes again 25-6. It is Clay Center with the lead by 19. Eureka will have it. Midcourt stripe to inbound. They'll start. Clay Center will go with Addie Mullen. 3 fouls, so she'll have to play a little bit guarded on her tenacious defense we see her bring at other teams. Sid Calloway, Clara Edwards, Hannah Ferguson, and Erin Hamill on the floor for Clay Center. In the front court with it is Cameron Hoover, and stopped by Mullen. Now we've got a bump out deep on Calloway as Hilton with the basketball bumped, and that'll be the first whistle, of course, of the second half. The second foul against Callaway in the game. Dillinger will inbound it for Eureka from the sideline. Clay Center man-to-man. Pass comes into Brooklyn Hilton, guarded by Callaway. Dribble drives to the paint, takes it strong. Clay Center trying to draw the charge, didn't get it done. There's Erin Hamill with her 3rd rebound of the game. And it will be Mullen to bring it the other direction. Again, the 1-3-1 zone defense played by Eureka. Clay Center with the basketball. They lob it up to the high post to Edwards. Clara with the basketball, swings it right. Now to the corner is Hamill. Looking in low. Back outside is Callaway, left wing. Mullen skips it back out deep between the rings. Now high post Ferguson. Dribble drive, takes the shot up, and drops it in to open up the second half. And Clay Center now up 27-6. Just underway in the third quarter. They lead it by 21. In approaching 7 straight minutes of scoreless defense, they've allowed to Eureka. Near steal by Hamill. Ball loose for a moment, and now a reach-in on Aaron after she had knocked it loose. Trying to get to it with the offensive player, Escarino, picking it up. And then eventually the foul was called. Escarino will inbound. Gets it to Dillinger, then handed it right back off to Escarino. Backs it out. Now Dillinger again, near still by Edwards. She's used her dribble up. That should be a double dribble. The official didn't call it. The ball goes down inside. Shot on glass, no good. And a rebound off to Ferguson. Hannah Ferguson to Addie Mullen. Racing up the floor, no numbers. Now she backs it out. 6:40 to work, third quarter. Clay Center out to a 21-point lead. Mullen looks high post, gives it off to Edwards, left wing beyond the arc. Skips it right. Here's Hamill. Holes beyond the half moon. To the corner right, Callaway. Edwards, dribble drive, kick out. Mullen, fake on the 3, and a 3-second violation called against Hannah Ferguson on the weak side. She was trying to shut up in case that shot goes up, and instead got caught in the paint too long. 27-6. Full court pressure again for Clay Center. Brooklyn Hilton down the floor it comes. Deep to Torrey. Jennifer Torrey back outside. Dillinger, ball loose for a moment, picks it back up and gets it outside to Cameron Hooper. 6:13 left, third quarter. 27-6. Clay Center leading. Out top it comes to Dillinger. Ferguson out on her. Dribble drive to the corner. Now back left. A look for 3 for Hilton. Short. Rebound comes off to the corner. Picked up by Torrey. Now lobbed inside, and it's Hamill with the rebound. Outlet pass Edwards. 3 defenders back. Clara shifts her direction and is fouled as she gets near the lane by Cameron Hoover. 5:52 left, third quarter, and Clay Center will keep it on the baseline. The foul, 2 shots coming for Edwards, I should say. Clara, who had 5 points in the first half, 3 of 3 from the stripe. It's 2 free throws coming here. First charity for the freshman is up and crawls in. She's 4 of 4 at the stripe and has 6 points. Ferguson leading the Lady Tigers in scoring with 8 after that opening field goal. 28-6, the lead grows to 22. Second free throw up, and Edwards splashes it in. She has 7 now. Edwards will get a breather as Franson on. Full forward pressure coming from Clay Center. Ferguson, Callaway, Mullen, Hamill, and Franson just checking in. Ball does come inbounds. Callaway pressuring in the backcourt on Hilton. Now the Lady Tigers drop out of the pressure and go to pressure in the half court and a man-to-man. Hilton, right baseline with the dribble. Stopped there by Callaway. Now backs it out, trying to feed her to the corner. Does now. She uses the dribble up. Tip pass by Ferguson. Dillinger goes strong, and a blocking foul is called on Addie Mullen, which is going to be her fourth. For a great position, it looked like low underneath the block. Post player Dillinger went strong with that left strong foot and the shoulder leading with it, and they called the block instead on Mullen. That's her fourth foul. And the first points since the first quarter scored now by Eureka, placing her leads by 21, 29-8. 5:34 remains, third period. Free throw up and good. And Dillinger converts the three-point play. Play center gets the basketball back. They were going to give Dillinger another free throw, but that was a hand one. She made the shot, then got the free throw, so it's 29-9. Play center will have the basketball, length of the floor to go. Pressure coming from Eureka. It comes right sideline to Aaron Hamill. Double team to Callaway. Around left they go to Franson. Haley back to Callaway, still in the backcourt. Now up the right sideline, Edwards. Claire is going to break the timeline. Nearly tipped away, lobs it right sideline, and knocked out of bounds by Eureka. Play center will keep possession on the sideline. Inbounding almost free throw line extended. 5:21 left, third quarter. Play center leads here, 29-9, as Callaway will bring it in play. Out top, Edwards looks backdoor, not there. Now goes to the right wing for Franson. Ferguson trying to post it in low against Dillinger. Unable to entry there. They go back out deep now to Callaway. Right wing, Franson. Lob down low. Great look inside, and Ferguson has 10. The feed from Haley Franson. 5 minutes to work. Play center back up by 22. The lob over the top. The great steal by the offensive post Ferguson, and the terrible sweep then knocked it in. 4:53 to work, third quarter. Into the paint, Hilton, backdoor look. Escarino, shot no good. Rebound comes off the handle. Another board. It's at least 5 now in the game. Lob down the court. Callaway to Ferguson. Laying no. Follow, though, by Franson. Up and down. Haley Franson knocks in the 2 this time. Had a 3 in the first half. Play center leads it by 24. 4:37 to work, third quarter. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
In this risky market, does your farm have the protection it needs? Farmers Union Insurance is committed to providing our farm families with complete insurance solutions for every operation, large or small. We have products to cover everything from crops to combines, homes to barns, autos to auto steer and your tractors. Our products will help manage your risk and keep you protected from the unknown. Give me, Jim Gearhan, a call at 632-3264 or stop by our office at 426 Lincoln Avenue in downtown Clay Center. We are proud to support the Tiger Athletics.
Fun socks are not just for kids anymore. Meet Dr. Motion. He'll give you, your feet, and your legs a whole new perspective. Dr. Motion compression socks will brighten your day, so why not get a different, colorful pair for every day of the week? They're so lively, you'll want to show them off. Come into Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and find a brand new shipment of Dr. Motion compression socks, designed with mild and moderate compression. You'll have happy feet and legs with Dr. Motion from Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in downtown Clay Center.
33-9 ball game. 4:37 remains here in the third. The Lady Tigers at Clay Center have opened up a 24-point lead, and it is Hannah Ferguson leading the way with 10 points in this ball game. Haley Franson, the last bucket on a stick-back transition rebound and put in. 33-9, 4.5 to work, third quarter. Triple drive right side to Sajic, and we've got a foul on Hannah Ferguson trying to deny the lane. We have a couple of scores from the Salina Invitational Tournament. The Abilene Cowgirls beating Buhler earlier today, 45-36. The Abilene Cowboys are up on Andover halftime, 25-23. And Madeline finds herself wide open inside, and Eureka on the board, a second field goal of the half. Remember, they were held scoreless through the entire second period. Clay Center leads here by 22, 33-11. Edwards in the backcourt brings it across with a dribble. Midway point, third quarter, Clay Center leads 33-11. Franson, right side and deep. Ball fake and dribble drive. Bounce pass in low, looking for Ferguson. Ball taken away by Eureka. Tornadoes back the other direction. Still 3:50 to go, third period. Clay Center leading here 33-11. Out top is Dillinger with it beyond the arc, guarded by Edwards. Right wing, dribble drive Hilton. Back door looking low, and a wide open bucket up and down by Kylie Vincent. Her first points of the ball game. Play Center's lead now 20. Edwards up the right sideline to Franson, nearly lost it, able to hold on to it. Now her pass up the board, taken away by Eureka. Here's Hilton. Right side wing, back out. Dillinger for two, rolls out. Rebound defensively to Franson, and then tied up with the Tornadoes inside as Hilton was able to tie it up, and the jump ball arrow goes to Clay Center. Reagan Henry in for the first time for the Lady Tigers. Franson will come out. Edwards, Callaway, Hamill, Ferguson on the floor. Remember, Addie Mullen picking up her fourth foul in this quarter, so having to hold her out through this period. Pass comes in to Hamill. Now to Sid Callaway. Sid, 2-on-1 numbers the other direction. She'll take it herself. Left hand, it's left short. Rebound tipped by Ferguson, picked up by Hamill. So Aaron Hamill, another board. Kept alive by Hannah Ferguson. 3:07 to work. We're in the third quarter. Clay Center with the basketball and a 20-point lead. Skip pass, right baseline. On the block, Edwards leans in and knocks it home. She now has 9. And Clay Center leads by 22. 2:55 to work, third quarter. It's Hilton across the timeline. Left and deep it goes to Patajic. Started down by Edwards on the switch, and now they throw it away. Cutting was Hilton. Passing was Patajic, and the basketball goes back to Clay Center with 2:47 to work, third period. It'll be inbounded by Clara Edwards. And now Eureka is going to full court pressure on the sideline. About 3/4 of the floor to go. 35-13. Play Center by 22 with the possession. 2:47 to work. Long down court pass. Edwards trying to hit Ferguson over the top, and it was left short. Down court it comes now to Hilton. Escarino, and a foul called on Aaron Hamill. That'll be the 15th foul against Clay Center of the half. The foul on Hamill is her first. Oh, correction, her third. So Aaron Hamill picks up her third. Addie Mullen with 4 for Clay Center. Has had to sit on the sideline quite a bit here in this third quarter. Shot is up and somehow falls in for the freshman Madeline Couth. And now it's a 20-point Clay Center lead. Hamill attacks the lane against Couth, goes up strong, and a blocking foul called on Eureka. And Aaron Hamill's headed for the free throw stripe, where she's 2 of 2 in the game thus far. Clay Center 7 of 9 from the stripe. Clara Edwards 5 of 5 herself in the game. 35-15 with 2.5 to go here in the third. It'll be Hamill at the line to shoot 2. 5'8" juniors, first free throw, falls off. She's got one more coming. And the Lady Tigers have the 2 seniors, Ferguson and Callaway, on the floor as Hamill lines up the second free throw. On its way, and this one is good. So Aaron's got 3 of 4 at the stripe. Maddie Craig back on for Clay Center. Hamill comes out. So Craig, Henry, Edwards, the 3 freshmen, and then the 2 seniors in Callaway and Ferguson on the court. Clay Center leads it here 36-15, 2.5 to work, third period. Madeline Coop brings it in. It'll be brought up the floor by Brooklyn Hilton, guarded by Maddie Craig. Great defender. Right side wing deep it goes to Cameron Hoover. Started by Callaway. They look backdoor inside. Ball tipped by Ferguson. Saved by Callaway. Maddie Craig gets to a double team. Now hands it off to Ferguson, and Clay Center has the basketball. Reagan Henry with the dribble out top. 2:07 to work. We're in the third. Clay Center by 21. Maddie Craig back left to Reagan Henry. Henry back to Craig. Looks right baseline. Back to Henry. In the corner left. Callaway. Sid skips it across right. Here's Craig. Good look from 15 feet. It's short. Long rebound. Tracked down by Madeline Coop. Long down court pass. Escarino chased and nearly forced into a travel. Now Craig strips it away, and it's picked up by Edwards, and she's fouled. Maddie Craig the strip away. Edwards picked up the deflection and then was fouled on her way up the floor. 36-15. A minute 43 to work, third quarter. It'll be Clay Center's basketball with a 21-point advantage late third. Back in Patajic for Eureka. Also back on will be Jennifer Torrey. And Escarino and Coop will come out. 36-15 with a minute 43 to work, third period. It'll be Clay Center's basketball, length of the floor to go. Sid Calloway, long down court pass. Maddie Craig trying to catch in transition, and it just slips through with two defenders in the area. Trying to hit over the top on a home run. And back to the way will come Hoover with the basketball. She backs it out now to Brooklyn Hilton. 1:30 remains, third quarter. Clay Center leads it by 21. Right side wing and deep. Chasney Patacic. To the left wing now is Hilton. Clay Center man-to-man, and a steal. Nope, it's a walk against Eureka. It would have been a steal by Maddie Craig, but a travel was called before she got her hand on the basketball. $1:19 to work, third period. Lexi Libby coming on for the Lady Tigers now. 1:19 left to go in this third period. Henry will come out. So Libby, Craig, Ferguson, Calloway, and Edwards, who is inbounding on the sideline. Clara into the backcourt for Calloway. 1:15 to work here in the third. Double team in the backcourt on Calloway. She brings it herself. Left sideline. Backs it out. Now crosses over. Bounce pass off on the sideline left to Clara Edwards. 1:05 to work. Edwards starts to dribble drive. Now skips it right. Craig. Maddie still attack the lane. All the way to the bucket. And she is fouled on her way into the paint. And it will be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. So Maddie Craig, good dribble drive. Got below the bucket. Was forced out of bounds. And on the bump, the foul goes against Cameron Hoover. It is her third. Clay Center with a minute remaining has the basketball and a 21-point lead here in this third quarter. Lexi Libby, three ball right corner, just short. Rebound, Maddie Craig got a hand on it. Clara Edwards keeps it alive, and now a foul is going to be called late, and it will go against Clay Center as Edwards came across the wrist. 50 seconds to work here in the third. Clay Center leads it by a 36-15 margin, and now we've got a substitution in Zoe Valentine for Eureka. 36-15. Jaden Crimmins now on for the Lady Tigers as Hannah Ferguson will get a breather. Hannah leading the way for Clay Center with 10 points in this ball game. 36-15. It will be Cameron Hoover bringing it up the floor. Crosses the timeline, near still by Livy. Got a hand on it, tipped it away, but it's picked up by Valentine. Down to the baseline right. Near still again by Livy. Now it's a free-throw stripe. Dillinger and a 3-second violation called against Eureka. Dillinger in the lane too long, and Clay Center has it back. 36 to work in the third. In from the sideline, Emily Escarino for the Tornadoes. Out will come Valentine. Clay Center has it. Length of the floor to go. Man-to-man defense, full court, even on the basketball by Eureka. Clara Edwards, ball fake and long down court pass. Here's Calloway. One-on-one to the bucket, takes it up. Off glass and good. The sidewalk surfer now with 8 points in the ball game, and Clay Center's out to a 23-point lead. Long down court pass. Patacic backs it out and hands it away to Cameron Hoover. 21 seconds remaining. Craig on her. Kick out left corner. Patacic. 15 seconds left. 23-point Lady Tiger lead, third quarter. Dribble drive by Jennifer Torrey, cut off by Calloway. Now it's Escarino. Jump pass, left wing. Hilton for three with 5 seconds and gets it through. Brooklyn Hilton's second three-pointer. Clay Center inbounds, and that will end the third. They lead it by 20. We head to the final 8 minutes. Lady Tigers up 38-18.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2018. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer customized solutions to help your crops thrive.
38-18, Lady Tigers allowed 12 points in that third quarter, but remember they threw a shutout in the second period to build the big lead up. Now they lead it by 20. They've led by as many as 24. They'll start the final period with the two seniors, Sid Calloway, Hannah Ferguson back in. Addie Mullen with 4 fouls. It's had a long time in that third, but picking up that fourth. She's on the court along with Aaron Hamill. So the original five that started the ball game back out there, and Clay Center leads at 38-18. Eureka's possession to start the fourth quarter. Officials making sure that all parties are ready to work. It looks like we are. 8 minutes remains. Clay Center with the lead, 38-18. Eureka starts with the basketball here in the quarter. From the sideline, they bring it in to Brooklyn Hilton. Corrects Cameron Hoover, and she's forced into a travel by Aaron Hamill out near the half-court stripe. The Clay Center gets it back right away with a 38-18 lead. From the sideline, Edwards to bring it in play just in front of the Eureka bench. It is Clara Edwards to inbound it to Hannah Ferguson. Now she'll dump it back deep for Addie Mullen back in there. With those 4 fouls, she has the dribble in the backcourt. Makes her way across the timeline with a pass to Sid Calloway. Now Sid, left baseline, starts to drive it, kicks it to the free throw stripe. Edwards in the corner. Hamill. Aaron, dribble penetrates to the lane, strip away. It'll stay with Clay Center. Good drive in there by Hamill, unable to finish as it was stripped out of bounds by Eureka. Mullen inbounded. Looking in low in the corner. Hamill looked for a three on its way, just short. Rebound. Ferguson kept it alive, but it will be now Eureka in the backcourt turning it back over. Kylie Vincent in a hurry to get up the floor. And it will stay with Clay Center. 7.5 remains in the ball game. We will connect with Flip Casper in Onega and bring you Twin Valley League coverage as well. Tiger boys playing over in the high school gym, scheduled to go at 6, so we'll make a quick exit here and head that direction. Here's Clara Edwards, back to the bucket, turns, spins, takes it up strong, no. Rebound, Ferguson back up, she can't get it down. Ball loose on the baseline, picked up by Coop of Eureka. 2-on-1 numbers the other direction. The lob down low. Escarino takes it up. It's short. Rebound. Edwards clears it for Clay Center, and they have the basketball back. Clay Center by 20 and on the move. Addie Mullen to the lane. Kick out. Calloway. Free throw line looking for Edwards. Ball goes loose, but it's run down by Ferguson. Now wing right. Hamill. Back out deep it comes to Mullen. 38-18. Clay Center leads it by 20. Here's Mullen with it. Lob inside. Looking for Edwards, who is posting it up, and they say off of Clay Center. Into the game for Eureka comes the senior Dillinger, the post inside. Clay Center leading here by 20 with 6:46 to work in the ball game. And it'll be brought in by Dillinger. Brooklyn Hilton will walk it up the floor. Ball fake all over Addie Mullen, and she throws it away, forcing the turnover again. The Tasmanian Devil, Addie Mullen, outside defending near the timeline. And Clay Center gets possession right back with 6:36 now to work. 38-18. Clay Center led 25-6 at the halftime break, had the lead up to 24 during the third, and now again leads it by 20. Calloway to Mullen. Clay Center in the front court offensively. Eureka trying to run and jump trap out on the perimeter. Here's Mullen, thought about going low again. Now they do get it inside to Edwards. Looks backdoor, kick out. Mullen wants the three ball, just short. Aaron Hamill out of nowhere, nearly coming up with the offensive board, but Eureka does end up with the basketball, and now they promptly throw it back away. Patachi trying to go deep to Dillinger, and just a little too tall, and the basketball goes back again to Clay Center with a 20-point advantage and 6:09 to work here in the fourth quarter. Twin Valley League Tournament, championship semifinal girls, Frankfort Valley Heights at first game. So we'll have that game going on. We'll have look-ins from Phil Casper while we bring you the Clay Center Tiger boys as well. Down the court, Mullen, 3-on-2 numbers. Little hesitation move. Tip pass inside. Hamill comes up with it. Muscles her way in the paint. Now backs it out to the side of the key with a pass to Calloway. Under 6 to work in the ball game. Clay Center leading here, 38-18 over 8-2 Eureka. Here's Calloway, right side and deep. Ferguson, Hannah to the post. Edwards on the backside, drives, and they call it travel on Edwards. A frustrated look to the sideline, and it will go back to Eureka. 5:45 remains, fourth quarter, 38-18. Clay Center by 20. Tornadoes gets possession back here. Length of the floor to go. Clay Center will wait at half court to match up man-to-man. Walking it across, Brooklyn Hilton. Right side wing and deep, Patacic against Hamill. Guarded, 3 on its way, no good. Rebound comes off to Callaway. Sid dribbles out of trouble. Now looking down the floor, stops with the dribble and hands it off to Addie Mullen. 38-18, Clay Center by 20. 5:21 to work. We're in the fourth. Lady Tigers looking to defend their championship here at Hillsboro. Edwards to Hamill. 3-man weave out top. Now Callaway hands it off to Edwards. All good look inside. Hamill, left-handed lay-in, little bump, no foul call. The rebound comes off to Brooklyn Hilton. Eureka on the move. 5 minutes remain. 3-pointer from Hoover. No, she's hit a couple in the game. Can't get this one down. And now the rebound knocks out of bounds off of Clay Center. As Haley Franson returns to the floor, Hamill will come out. 4:56 here in the fourth. Clay Center with the 20-point lead. Kara Whittam in for Eureka. Tornadoes have the basketball on their own baseline. It is Hoover looking to bring it in play. Does so. Now in the corner it goes to Brooklyn Hilton. Her 3-pointer is off the mark. Rebound weak side, though, to Cameron Hoover. Now to the post. Dillinger skips it left baseline. Dribble drive by Hilton. Now a blocking foul against the Lady Tigers, and this will be a 1-and-1 chance now for Eureka with 4:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. It'll be Kylie Vincent in for the Tornadoes. 38-18 ball game at the line. Brooklyn Hilton with a 1-and-1 chance. Oh, they're going to say 2 shots. Oh, correct. I'm corrected there. Everybody on the floor thought it was a 1-and-1. But it was 2, and she made the first anyway, so that's 7 points for Brooklyn Hilton. 38-19. Lead at halftime was 19. The lead here was 4:44 to go in the game. 19, now 18, as Hilton knocks them both in. 4:44 remains, fourth quarter. 38-20 now. Clay Center by 18 points. They've been held scoreless in this fourth quarter for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So as you get their offense back on track, here's Mullen. Drive down the lane all the way to the glass. Shot is up. Off window, no. Mullen ends up with the basketball on a tip, but had not quite stepped back in bounds when she grabbed the basketball. So 4:34 remains in the fourth. Clay Center with that 18-point advantage. In for Eureka, Madeline Coop. Clay Center will drop back again, half-court man-to-man. Brooklyn Hilton, 5'6" junior, brings it across. Mullen, near steal, goes to the backcourt, still loose, and over and back call. This is going to go to Clay Center. So Mullen forcing the turnover, and Clay Center will have possession back at the half-court stripe. 4:25 remains in the ball game. Callaway to inbound. Lady Tigers up by 18 points here in the fourth. Inbounds pass, Edwards off to Mullen. Drives off glass and good. Mullen has 5. The feed from Clara Edwards. And it's a 20-point advantage for Clay Center. 4:15 remains here in the fourth quarter. Outside with it is Kylie Vincent, or Zoe Valentine, I should say, to Coop for Eureka. Right sideline. Hilton guarded by Mullen. Playing with 4 fouls and playing nicely. Hilton to drive. Trying to draw the charge in low was Callaway, and was there a long time. No foul was called either way. Now the takeaway by Clara Edwards. Edwards will bring it herself up the right sideline. The freshman for the lane. Stops, turns. Now squares it up and gets it outside to Callaway. Left side wing, Franson to the post. Haley gets it inside. Good up and under move by Hannah Ferguson, who has 12. And it's timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. 3:41 remains. Clay Center up by 22 when we come back.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball is simple. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your Farm Bureau agent Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Talk to me, your Farm Bureau agent Justin Tadman today. I make insurance a layup. Go Tigers. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
42-20. Clayson Lady Tigers with the lead of 22. Again, coming up at 6, Tiger boys over at the Hillsboro gym. So we'll make a quick escape here and hit that direction. We're also going to get connected with Phil Casper in Onega. Flip will be calling that Frankfort Valley Heights girls semifinal game. They'll also have the Hanover Lady Wildcats against Centralia semifinal. And we'll have the Tiger boys on at 6. Live look-ins over at Onega. And then, of course, the final game of the night from the Twin Valley League tournament. 3:39 left here. Clay Center on their way to their 9th win in 10 games. They lead at 42-20 with 3.5 to work. Madeline Coop lobs it outside to Dillinger. Left wing and deep is Hilton, guarded by Mullen still. Lobbed inside, Dillinger, cut off by Callaway. Across to Madeline Coop, the freshman drops it in. She has 7, 5'10" freshman who can really move and a soft touch for a big body down inside the paint for Eureka. 3:13 left in the game. Mullen with it. Left sideline the dribble. She's guarded closely by Vincent. Now at the free throw stripe, Edwards. Clara Edwards ball fakes it, hands it off to Franson. Haley works it right, now to Callaway. Now back to Edwards with the elbow left. Backdoor look inside Franson. Turns, tries to get it up against Dillinger, and it's blocked, now loose. Franson gets it back. Callaway, great look inside. Ferguson, fouled in the bucket, good. Hannah Ferguson with 14 now. Great feed from Sid Callaway. Senior to senior, and a chance at hoop and harm now for Clay Center, who leads at 44-22. Madeline Coop picks up her 3rd foul. 2:50 left to go here in this 4th quarter. Ferguson at the stripe. Convert the old-fashioned 3, and she does. Hannah with 15 now. In for Clay Center will be Reagan Henry and Maddie Craig. And that'll be Addie Mullen and Sid Callaway coming out. 45-22. Clay Center by 23. 2:50 remains, 4th quarter. Brooklyn Hilton brings it up to 4 now for the Tornadoes of Eureka. Vincent has it right wing. Reagan Henry on her. Now the pass out top, tipped by Henry, picked up by Ferguson. Hannah racing to their end, going coast to coast. And she finishes again. Another chance at hoop and harm for the senior. Hannah Ferguson now has 17. Length of the floor, the dribble drive with the defender on her hip, and then finished with the bump. And now has a chance to convert another 3 points, play back-to-back. Clay Center now leads by 25. 2:37 left to go, 4th quarter. As Jaden Crimmins and Lexi Lively both check in for the Lady Tigers. Edwards and Franson will come out. 2:37 remains, 4th period. At the line, Hannah Ferguson. And the free throw up, and the free throw good. 18 today for Ferguson. Back-to-back 3-point conversions. And the Ferguson will come out. Marcy Hamill in for the Lady Tigers. So you have Marcy Hamill, Reagan Henry, Lexi Lively, Jaden Crimmins, Maddie Craig to close it out, placing her up by 26. 2:31 left to go. Pass nearly taken away by Maddie Craig to the post, tipped by Henry. Inside it goes to Dillinger. She gets the bucket, and they foul. And that'll put Madison Dillinger at the stripe for a chance at a 3-point play with 2:25 remaining. At the free throw stripe again, Dillinger. The foul goes against Lexi Lively inside. Now substitutions in for Eureka. 2:25 remains. 48-24. Clay Center a 24-point lead. Free throw misses. Rebound comes away to Eureka, then taken back away by Maddie Craig, and then taken back by Dillinger of the Tornadoes. 2:17 left to go, 4th quarter. Clay Center leads it here 48-24. Outside with it. Left wing and deep is Cameron Hoover. Back outside Dillinger. Down to 2:05 to work in the 4th. Right side with it. Dump down low, Escarino to Dillinger, and we've got a travel violation forced by Marcy Hamill and Maddie Craig. Couple of freshmen double teaming and forcing the turnover. Just under 2 now, a minute 59 to go in the 4th. Now, wait a minute, we've got officials talking, and it is a travel violation. Maybe discussing whether the travel was before some contact that one thought they had seen. It is against Eureka on the turnover. Clay Center has it. Hamill to Jaden Crimmins in the backcourt. Hands it back now to Reagan Henry. He will bring it across. A minute 52 to work. Henry across the timeline with the dribble. Now double team. Tries to step through, and she's going to be fouled. This will be free throw chances for Reagan Henry. It's a 5'7" freshman, good strong step through on the double team, and that gets her a chance to step to the stripe for the 1-and-1. Minute 48 remains here in this fourth quarter. Again, at 6 o'clock, TVL action, Frankfort Valley Heights girls and Play Center Tiger boys scheduled to go at 6. So as soon as we can get over to that gym, we'll join you with both of those games. Here's Eureka down the court, a minute 43. The drive inside, bucket up and good by Escarino. 5'6" sophomore has her first bucket. Play Center leads by 22. Lexi Livey in a travel violation. She saw the double team coming, wanted to quickly get through it, but was called for steps. So the basketball out of bounds to Eureka with a minute 34 to work here in the fourth quarter. Sillinger at the top, lob down low. Great defense by Maddie Craig. Does not allow the backdoor play to be successful. Now it's outside in the corner. Patacic, three-pointer up and strong. Rebound weak side away to Valentine. Lob back inside. Jaden Crimmins the steal. Play Center has it back with a minute 15 to work. Down court pass from Livey was tipped, but Maddie Craig saves the day and has the basketball. Now Livey into the front court. A minute 7 to go. Play Center leading here, and the ball taken away by Eureka. Eureka back the other direction. Basketball in the wing right to Valentine, and now a travel violation with 57 to work. Play Center will have it with 57 seconds remaining here in this final period. The Lady Tigers on their way to a 9-1 mark on the season. Lexi Livey at the left sideline. Works it across the timeline now. Crosses over and has it off to Reagan Henry. 48-26. Play Center by 22. High post. Marcy Hamill looks backdoor. Had Maddie Craig cutting in the pass too high and out of bounds. Back to Eureka. 48-26. It'll be Cameron Hoover who walks it down the floor. Right on the wing it goes now to Chasney Patacic. 34 seconds left here. As soon as we go final, we'll wrap up here and go back to the studios so we can get you back here on the air from both Onega and here in Hillsboro. We have a foul called. We got substitution in. Zoe Auld coming on for the Lady Tigers. 29 seconds remains in this fourth quarter. Now we're going to sort out what the foul call is here as Clay Center will get the basketball back. It was an offensive foul on a screen called, and so that's where the foul comes from. And so that'll give Clay Center the possession as both teams going deep onto their bench with the 22-point lead and 29 seconds left to work in this ball game. Again, just checking in for Clay Center was Zoe Auld. Jaden Crimmins will bring it up herself. 23 seconds remaining. Lexi Livey has it in the front court. And now left sideline, ball nearly taken away. Eureka has it, falling to the ground. They do end up with the basketball. Clay Center on defense with 9 seconds left, and a foul is going to be called. It may be on Auld or Livey down inside. Clay Center also with Madeline Fitzenmeyer and Lindsay Schnell into the game. And now at the stripe, the free throw missing by Tara Whittam. 8 seconds left. Play Center up 48-26. Second free throw is up and good. Play Center's led by 18 from Anna Ferguson, 8 from Sid Calloway, 9 from Clara Edwards. They lead the way. Livey can just hold it in the front court. Lindsay Schnell coming to help, but no need as Play Center gets it done. 48-27 your final. The Lady Tigers go to 9-1 and win the opening round of the Hillsboro Trojan Classic as the defending champion. We're going to take you back to the studios. I'm heading out of here over to the Hillsboro High School gym. We'll join Phil Casper from Onega when we return on KCLY.